That's kind of repetitive.
Hello everyone, Brenticuss here.
We get it!
Hello everyone, indeed. Alright everyone, Brenticuss here, Rich Roots, we get root of all gaming, and I've got Jonathan and David with me today, and we're going to play a game from my childhood. This is the Ooze for the Sega Genesis.
Better than the game your uncle played with you when you were a child.
I never won.
Although the Ooze might have been involved.
You did get used at the end, right?
Alright, so this is a doctor that works for an evil corporation.
Hey, I think they can watch the thing and maybe get the idea.
So I picked this out of a catalog, a KB Toys catalog, when I was a child, and all you had to go off of was the back cover art and the front cover art, and I thought it looked awesome. And then I played it, and it was terrible. So they turn this doctor, they do an experiment on him, from, Kingpin from DC Universe.
Marvel.
No, he's DC.
Kingpin fights Spider-Man.
No, he fights Daredevil. Is Daredevil Marvel?
Daredevil's Marvel too, you fucking goof.
Alright, so anyway, they take
How about another argument for us?
Alright, so anyway, we're a doctor that did an experiment on us, and they turn us into goop, and they flush it down the turret, so, and we're fired.
Terminated.
So let's get this thing going.
Alright.
So I'm trying to sneak back into the facility and kill the guy that turned me into the Ooze.
So, are you really a good guy?
No, because I'm hell-bent on murder.
Right, because you're trying to murder, like, probably a lot of people.
So the point of this thing is to make your ooze as big as it can be. So if you wait like 2 to 3 days.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you get almost to the ooze and then stop, and then get almost to the ooze and then stop, and then you finally ooze, you get the bigger.
You gotta pinch the one on top for first bolts. Okay, each one of those screens required a click. I'm sorry I held us up. This is my DNA. This is how I get powers and abilities.
Okay.
And that's enough on that. Alright, so I'm the Ooze, a little head bobbing over there. If I get my Ooze towards this poison sign over here into the swamp, it'll okay.
Awesome.
And the animals eat my Ooze. I'm supposed to be able to sling it out. Okay, there it is. Alright, so you throw out your Ooze to hit them, and then once you kill them, they become part of you.
Okay.
And that's the premise of the game. Let's get started.
Alright, so you're just gonna flop around here on the ground.
I think these barrels have stuff for me. Now I can shoot Ooze bits.
So what does the fire do to you?
The fire will melt me. Yeah. Like that, right there. That's what it'll do to me.
Cooking you.
So you have to so I can't really see. Oh, now I'm fast Ooze. Shit, I forgot what does the thing. I'm not doing well. There it is. So there's all these bio things from living in the swamp and everything. Those blow up. Never mind. I thought that was full of ooze. Got these little fire things in the ground that will not be very well for me. Now there's some DNA. It's almost like a trash can. So you kill this stuff, and the thing is, when you get more ooze, you're stronger and you have more health. Problem is, though, it makes you bigger. And I cannot hit that thing.
But at least you're not moving on.
So there's your gang goop. I think that's a safe.
So what are all these enemies? Are they also things that escaped from this laboratory?
I think this is the chemical pouring out from the factory.
And everything's mutated?
Yeah, like the slugs and stuff, and these god-awful fucking... That's what that does. I think that was a continue. The biggest enemy of this game is a slug. See, I ate it. Now I have... Alright, so there's like the guy that put me down the toilet.
I don't think the game's over yet. If you find that guy now, like, we're kind of done here, right? What's the story with the color changing?
So I can pick up these things that, like, the yellow makes me faster. I think the orange makes me fire. Obviously, I can use those explosion barrels to see if I can try to do it. Oh, when I spit my oozicles, it takes part of my health.
Well, so when you're doing that thing, they're still part of you. I imagine when you throw the ball one.
That's what I'm saying. When I do the oozicle. Ha! Mother. Lisa!
You're tearing me
apart, Lisa! Did not do well there. Did not do well there. You can't hear this, but they are screaming for their lives when you do that. Shit. I want to kill that thing.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, that is a snake beetle. Not pun. Okay, this guy with cut off the screen. Oh yeah, go outside. I need to blow that up. Shit, it's fire. Hit fire! How do I feel it, girl? So it's very awkward to move in this game.
It does look like it'd be strange.
God, just ate that one. Okay, we're not okay.
Yeah, you kind of stuck in.
Shit! I was right there at the exit. Here, you do it.
I don't want to play this game.
Yeah, you play it.
I'm not playing this game.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
It doesn't look fun.
Yeah, I discovered that within about 3 minutes of owning this game when I was a child.
So
You had to hit start for every fucking screen.
Look, I've played bad games, but I want to at least have some inkling that I'm about to enjoy it.
Alright, so that's you have to put a direction and press that to do the arm.
Okay.
And then the second one, same thing. You gotta put a direction to spit.
Okay. But the spit makes me lose some of my stuff, right?
Right. The arm doesn't.
So how do you get your stuff?
No, that was a beacon.
Okay.
How's that for the controls?
Oh, it sucks already. Yeah, you can't do diagonal?
Yeah, and like fire cuts you in pieces.
What? You did a good
It
job.
hits you in the face. You can't get hit in the face.
Okay.
It's kind of like
So it's not taking my stuff away until I'm
Well, like
complete.
the first one he shot you with cut a piece of you off. You need to go back and pick it up.
Okay.
The second one hit you in the face.
Okay.
Like so many.
And what does the 3 do? Or the
I don't know. He roars, but I don't remember what the 3 does. That'd be the C button. I don't know. I feel like you kind of. Don't let him hit your head. Hey, looking pretty good. Those blow up once the lid's blown off of them, and they will hurt you. Yeah, the slug gets on
So
you.
you can do diagonal too. You just gotta aim in the right direction.
Watch out for those fucking things.
Yep. That's it.
You see him, and you know you want to be part of him. The controls are awful, though.
Yeah, and trying to do angles.
He drives like an 04 Corolla.
Listen, the 04 Corolla drives like a dream, and you know it. I don't have it anymore. I almost wish I did.
I should have bought it from you. It would have kept me from my car troubles.
The reality of it is, if you'd have bought that 04 Corolla, you'd still have it. It'd still be running.
Yeah.
You might have chosen to get rid of it, but you wouldn't have had to.
Yeah.
Turn right.
If you hold the button, it makes you stretch out.
If you have to hold both buttons.
Yeah.
Okay.
That thing will mess your day up.
How come it only took him like just a minute to do that?
I guess he's better at the ooze than me. What's the ooze?
You only have so much of your that you can throw of your thing too. Like sometimes it won't let me shoot or spit my wad out. Per se.
Your ooze wad.
That fire, does that hurt me?
That does. That kills you dead.
Alright. That game does kind of suck. I get as a younger kid you might
I remember getting
get it and you're like, okay, this is what I got, and you can play it and want to do it, but
the lettering reminds me of Zombies Ate Your Neighbor. Oh look, he put us in a lava lamp.
oh,
How
wow.
fun. David, one try.
Give it a stupid thing.
Yeah, get that stupid thing.
So it says hit start for every screen.
Yeah, forever. Don't stop. Don't stop. You think about 1995, they could make a better game than this. I'm telling you, the back cover, I'm like, you're a ooze man, and you can eat people. Get the fuck right on out here. That's like Metal Warriors with the Super Scope. Sega.
There you go.
There's Sega and their grungy music.
Now your other one does the spit out of your mouth.
Throw your load. Looks like David's doing well.
He's definitely using the arm.
So now you got the yellow stuff, so you're super fast. And the orange means it's about to run out.
Why did he start? Oh, we ran out of lives. I was going to say, why did he start from the beginning?
So there's DNA and more slime.
The hard thing to get used to as well, though, is yeah, you want to protect your head, but they're not really hurting you so much. Hitting there, they might be knocking a slight bit.
He just cut half his body off.
But you can go back and get it.
Yeah. What do you think about controls? God awful?
Yeah, it's kind of cool doing this. It's glitching. I don't know. It's kind of cool messing around with the weird arm thing. You can actually
Manipulate it.
do all kind of stuff.
Dude, you seem like you got a real fucking handle on that. Until you get too tight in the corner. So you're like putting your whole body out there. You're way better at this game than I am, and I've had it longer than you. Now that should be an extra life, I believe.
The slug is easy.
So, like I said, I've maybe made it to like level 2, maybe 3. It is a really hard game. I went on YouTube and watched a playthrough, and wow, he lost some moves. And it just keeps going and going. And there's like 20 stages with 5 levels in each stage. And it finally ends up with like, didn't y'all play Biker Mice from Mars? It was like a little race battle thing.
Like a race war?
Yeah. Alright, well, did y'all watch the cartoon? This is false, I don't know. Okay, well, there's a bad guy called Limburger, and he rides around in like a little Jetson car without the dome on top of it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how this boss looks at the end. He's a big fat guy, and he's riding around in his little spaceship in the middle of the factory, and you're having to fight him, man.
Shoot your ooze, your projectile at an angle and blow that one up. That's what I do. The other button.
They didn't really mess with projectile.
Don't need it. What nobody told you is that I actually made this game.
You're leaving ooze on the table.
Got it.
I don't think that thing. I think the cloud hurts you, but the actual fire out of that doesn't hurt you.
Oh no, it hit. I feel like it hit my face at one point.
Yeah, that one got me.
Yeah, he got you good. Alright, now you need to hit that little totem pole. Looks like a light you put on your boat thing. Make that barrel blow up. That thing, flashing thing.
Oh, I don't want to keep up with it.
Well, that doesn't hurt you. It's like a switch to set off the thing in the distance.
Yeah,
there. You got it.
get away from that fucking claw dog.
And it opens up that hole in the pipe.
Now you're new with it.
I was just going hard.
Yeah, really?
Toxic Dump Part 2.
It goes to part 5 on
How
this thing.
creative. Part 2.
You got some DNA now.
Ooh.
Makes you stronger.
Yeah. I had more, but I left it at your mom's house.
Be careful now. If you hit those, they will blow up.
No, they won't.
I mean, like if you attack them.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wasn't going to do that because that'd be ignoramus. Let's do it.
What? David, you cut half your arm off.
Give a shit.
Despite your ooze.
You monster. Squeezing through. Let me through.
I don't know what those things. Oh, you can. Those are like grappling points. You have to do that because if you just go through there, see how you're melting on the sides, see how you're really dying on the sides.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, a little late to figure it out, isn't it?
You're like a snot block now.
Still going though.
Yeah.
Get over here.
Like, what are you supposed to be? Like, you're supposed to resemble the nature around you. Is that like a frog, I
Oh,
guess?
shit, that might kind of zoom.
So you need to go find the totem so you can blow all those yellow barrels. Yellow barrels. You're doing fantastic when there's only 3 inches of you. That frog has got you.
Right. I'm clear. I got the same problem with this ooze that you have trying to fuck.
Trying to invert your ooze.
No, I'm just short on material.
Get out of there.
No, I'm good. We're good.
I did think the skull in the middle of the ooze was pretty badass.
I mean, they animated that part of it fairly decent with the teeth and everything.
Yeah.
Hey, did I hit one. Do I need to hit them both?
No, now you gotta go back, I bet, and
Yep.
find out what opened up for you.
Yep.
Well, there's a spot right here that could have.
Yep.
And what was that, Larry?
I think it's an extra life. There's the washing machine of death. Y'all can't hear it really good right now. You do the post editing on this. That screen is going to be terrifying.
How much did you pay for this? Back in the day?
$39.99.
You paid almost full price for it?
Yeah. Thanks for fucking me up, David.
Thanks, Brent.
What were your other options?
Anything but this.
So I noticed that this is a Genesis game. I thought you were Super Nintendo.
No, I had both.
Oh.
I had regular, then I got Super. Me and my sister both got a Super for one Christmas. And then I think a birthday I picked up the Genesis. And then I had to make the hard choice of PlayStation or Nintendo 64. I picked Dreamcast. So now you want to ratchet to those things so you don't get.
Now I want to get this.
Now you're Super Ooze. I think you're actually doing a thing. You found the exit.
Nope, that's where I came in.
Oh,
That's
perfect.
where, that's where you came in.
Yeah, that's where I came in at. I was looking for. I didn't go this way.
You better use your grab if you want to get burnt. Looks like you did. So, during Y2K, my local church did a lock-in for it.
Oh.
I think I touched the water. What is the water poison?
Yeah. They did a
Either way, the game's stupid. Makes it easy.
Shut up. It's not. Maybe I wasn't using my arm like I should. So they had a teen center, and it had all the stuff in there, and they had a big old TV, and the one console they had was Dreamcast, and it was Sonic Adventures, which we all know how horrific of a game that is. But that scene where he's busting ass on that bridge running from the whale, I was like, the future is nigh. So my mom tells me, like, what do you want for your birthday? Because, you know, birthday coming after New Year's. And I was like, I want a Sega Dreamcast. She buys me one. She's like, so I went to go get the Sega Dreamcast, and there was like 3 games for it. I'm like, they just haven't been, you know, it's fine. Give me the thing. And, I'll tell you later. Anyway, I I didn't come to realize that the Dreamcast flopped. I waited for Christmas to get. Then I was like, do I get a PlayStation 2 or do I get a Nintendo 64?
Did you mess this one up too? Because one of those is just way better than the other.
I finally, due to birthdays and Christmases, I finally got around to having all three of the systems, and I am one of those Dreamcast fanboys that it had superior processing.
I mean, it wasn't a bad system. It just didn't sell enough for them to make good games.
Well, the problem was it hit the market 3 months before the PlayStation 2 came out, and the PlayStation 2 just dominated. The big selling point for it that all kids use this excuse, I know I did, was, hey Mom, it's a DVD player.
Yep.
Like, we can use this in the living room. And I think that's a lot of how...
Yeah, Mom, you're going to want this to be there too. You're going to use it too.
Yeah, we can all share it like a family. And that's what pushed it. If it wasn't a DVD player, I think it
and you constantly had to swap out your mama's pornos.
Yeah. Just raging hardcock lumberjacks.
The thing is, I thought y'all shared pornos.
No, that's my dad. I told y'all that where I had the cassette tapes or whatever that I bought from the old man at the flea market.
Cassette tapes?
Not cassette tapes. I'm sorry. No.
Audio only.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
So fucking hot.
I'm railing this hefty chick so hard.
She's got nice tits.
She's stuck in the microwave.
She's stuck in the washing machine.
Good thing her stepson's here to get her out. No, videotapes, I mean, obviously. And I bought like a whole bunch of them from this guy at the flea market that was not helping the youth of the nation.
You have actually told me this story a couple times.
Well, I'm telling you the channel, but okay.
No, go ahead. I didn't say don't tell it. It's embarrassing. No. You ain't got enough
Juice.
reach left to get over there.
So anyway, I had these cassettes and I kept them in my sock drawer underneath my socks. And I came home one time and my bedroom was in the back of the trailer. And he goes, yeehaw! Like all fast things do. So anyway, I'm like knocking on the door, pounding on it, and I hear my dad coming from the back. Well, that's the wrong choice of words.
Coming out.
And he comes to the door and he's still fiddling with his britches. And he's like, oh, hey, I didn't think you'd be home already. And I'm like, stay in the room, Dad. And put away your pecker.
Stop jerking off in my bed.
And when I went to sample my delights later, I noticed that the video was at a different place than I'd left it. Alright, well, that's enough of this one time. Brenticuss, Jonathan, David, bye.